All right. Good evening, everybody. Shawn Poe here in South Dakota. We are in the midst of an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. And I know a lot of you have been around friends and family and just celebrating, having a good time. So we really appreciate everybody jumping on this Zoom webinar tonight. It is going to be absolutely amazing. We have one of the top people, not only in our company, but I would say in the industry. She has been an amazing friend of Michelle and I since we first got started, a business partner of ours. We've really leaned on her just to teach us the ropes of LifeVantage and all about this industry and how we can bless other people's lives. And, you know, this started for Michelle and I about 6.5 years ago, and it was completely unexpected how this would transform our lives. And, you know, even though we were skeptical about what we were hearing, we were, I would say, optimistically open-minded about it all. And we really wanted to see how it fit in with our life, both on the health side and the business side as well. So what we want to do for you guys tonight is just share with you the LifeVantage story, where we've been, where we've come from, and get you introduced to why we're so excited and why we're more excited now than we were 6 years ago. So I want to start with taking you back to the ABC primetime video that aired in 2005, because that really sets the framework. Oh, we're going to have to mute. Let's see. Colleen, if you can mute your line, that would be dynamite. We're going to start with that ABC primetime video, and we will get back, and I will introduce Miss Carrie Dickie.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig. Dr. Mccord, okay. I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Jill Mccord, a world-renowned scientist. This is a pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
It
wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body.
Leading to disease?
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress. We all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells. But as we get older, some of those toxic radicals overwhelm our enzymes and wreak their havoc. For a long time, scientists thought that antioxidant vitamins like C and E would lower it, but they don't.
It's turned out in just the last 5 years or so, we see that they're not good enough tools. They're not powerful enough.
But this pill, he says, is powerful enough. In fact, many times more powerful. So, doctor, how often do I take these? And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us. Whether that will lead to longer life is still unknown. Experiments to see if mice live longer are about to get underway, but it's a tantalizing theory.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes.
Have you discovered the fountain of youth?
I wouldn't put it that way, but we may have discovered something that will tell us a lot more about how we age, what happens biochemically, and maybe how we can slow it down. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
Back to the oxidative stress levels of a child? It sounds too good to be true. Will Protandim work on me? But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result, my level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Have we turned back the clock? Well, maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would.
And so, ancient Eastern healing and modern Western medicine may soon be working together. High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks, even mental disease. Yes, depression. We do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
The company that makes Protandim says its tests show the pill, made from ingredients used for centuries, is absolutely safe. But because it's being sold as a nutritional supplement and not a drug, Protandim does not need FDA approval for safety. For more, go to our website at abcnews.com.
Protandim NRF2 is protected by 7 U.S. patents.
I'll stop it there. All right, you guys. Again, I am super, super excited to introduce my friend Carrie Dickie onto this webinar tonight. She's taking time away from her family. They're getting ready to go out to dinner, and she put them on pause for a few minutes to jump on and educate about this. And one thing that I want you to know about Carrie is she's an industry leader. She's at the top of our company, but she's still sacrificing to help people and to make a difference in the world. And that's truly how she builds her business. She does it with a sense of grace, a sense of beauty, and just love for other people. And we couldn't learn from a better person tonight. Bring on my friend, Pro 11, Carrie Dickie.
Okay, so Shawn, am I going to share my screen now?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, share screen. Okay, here we go. That's the only part I'm nervous about.
We got it. It's coming up there.
So now I got to go to the beginning, and then how do I make it big?
You should be able to.
Or you might have to.
That's a PDF copy. Click on, let's just start with slide 3 and we'll go through it.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to do that. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Yep.
Thank you. You know what? I know. So this is the best I can do. I'm still technologically challenged after all these years, but let me tell you what, I am not challenged on enthusiasm for these products, and I'm so excited. I have a new little team budding in Mexico, and the most fun thing ever is when people start taking these products, and in 7 days, they're like that same old thing they always said. Well, I don't know if it's the Protandim, but, and I don't know if it's Axio, but it's just incredible when you start hearing those things. Or I'm dreaming, I'm having these weird dreams, I'm waking up really late, I'm waking up really early, I'm really energized, recovery after workouts. So I'm getting very, very excited again to hear all those beginning stories. And I have to say that, Shawn, optimistically open-minded, are you kidding me? You sat there like this when we showed up in Sioux Falls, ready to defend your tribe against the three amigas, Carrie Dickie, Maria, and Carrie. You were not excited to see us, and he was trying to protect his town. So anyway, but that has definitely changed. In fact, these guys are on the run to hit the top of this company, and it couldn't happen to a nicer couple. So you guys, did you see that after taking Protandim for 14 days, John Quinones had the oxidative stress of a newborn? Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm ADHD big time, and I watched that video literally like my life depended on it. I mean, I could not believe what I was seeing, that John Quinones' oxidative stress was that of a newborn after just 14 days. And on the graph, after taking Protandim, they could no longer distinguish the blood of an 80-year-old versus that of a 20-year-old. And that is just the beginning of our story. That NRF2 activation is absolutely huge. We'll get into it, but that clip aired back in 2005. And when it did, $5 million worth of orders came in. It used to say, for more information, go to abcnews.com, and everybody did. They emailed the company, they ordered the product. $5 million worth of orders came in. Stock went from $1 a share to $20 overnight on sheer speculation as to what Protandim could do inside people's bodies. Teeny tiny little problem. That guy is a scientist, right? Jill Mccord. He didn't have a sales team, didn't have a marketing team. They didn't have people with headsets ready to take your orders, and they were not Amazon, right? Fulfillment was a problem, and people didn't get their orders. They didn't get their calls returned. However, doctors, researchers, and scientists were sitting on their couches that night, and they saw that oxidative stress was reduced, and they knew a teeny tiny bit. And when I say teeny tiny, I mean a little tiny bit about oxidative stress. They wanted to know a lot more. So they started dialing that number and saying, hey, could you give us a call back? We'd like to initiate and fund some studies. And studies were initiated and funded all around the country and all around the world. So finally, nobody got their products. Studies were initiated and funded on the back end. And finally, the shareholders are like, what are we going to do to get this product out there? So they put it in little retail outlets like GNC, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens for $50 on the shelf, and they sold nothing, like half a bottle per store per month for 4 years. Finally, they said, we need another method. Someone suggested, a consultant suggested network marketing, person-to-person distribution, word-of-mouth advertising. They put it into word of mouth, and our company went to $200 million, where we remain today a secret. I'm telling you, I cannot believe I live in the land of the fruits and nuts out here in California, and it is still a secret. It's amazing. And the truth is, we have thousands and thousands and thousands of customers. I would say, if I had to guess, I'd say most of that 200,000, the lion's share, is just people that are on auto ship and want to look and feel better on the 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th. They get their deliveries, but there are not a lot of people screaming and yelling about our products. There are not a lot of salespeople. There are not a lot of network marketers. There are not a lot of business people out there sharing the message. So that's where you come in. If you're new and you're seeing this for the first time, I hope you're as excited as it still gets me today to watch that video. If you've been around for a while, I'm telling you, you're not going to get to sit back forever. It's time to get in, dig in, share the message, and look for people that get it like you do. And remember, they're few and far between. Not everybody's going to do this. It has to be the perfect timing. So that is our company story. We went from 0 to $200 million in a few short years. we firmly plan to be a billion-dollar company. So what is oxidative stress? Again, that's the beginning of our story. It's cell damage. That's what we talk about, biohacking the aging process. We're going to get right in there and hack our DNA. If you were predisposed to have problems with sugar, you were predisposed to have problems with your heart, we're not telling you that Protandim is meant to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate anything. What we're telling you is that these 5 plant ingredients are astounding on their own, and in synergy in one place at one time, they're astounding in their cumulative effort to fight oxidative stress and cell damage. Just take a look at that apple, right? You cut the apple, it stays perfect. Within 15 minutes, it's brown. Basically, Protandim, if you pretend that's the inside of your body, Protandim keeps the body from turning brown. Okay, who wouldn't want that? I would. So anyway, a direct antioxidant, vitamin C, vitamin E, acai berries, blueberries, fruits, and veggies. They counteract free radicals 1-to-1 like a Dixie cup of water on a house fire. This is directly from Jill Mccord's mouth. When you put Protandim into the cells of your body, you're fighting free radicals at the rate of 1 million to 1 per second, every second, like a fire hose in every room of the house. When I heard that, I opted for the fire hose. You guys, we don't have to do, the claims that we make that this product reduces cell damage by 40% in 30 days in all mammals, including Protandim for dogs. This is not just hearsay. We're the only company that can say this. And if you go to www.pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov, that is the National Library of Medicine's website. Just look at who has studies there. We have 23 peer-reviewed published studies, one done by the University of Colorado, Denver, Louisiana State University on cancer. Is the American Heart Association Circulation Magazine big enough? This is what we have. The National Library of Medicine is the largest receptacle of peer-reviewed research on the planet. Just go there and type in oxidative stress. You can read for the rest of your life about why you want to reduce it. That's what we have here. Just look at what Washington State said. We may be on the verge of new literature on health, which may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Are you kidding me? I mean, that literally makes me shake. It's so exciting because we are talking about a $40 product plus tax and shipping. I mean, I remember Stu shared this with me and I said, all right, and you guys, this is 7.5 years ago. Okay, how much is it? Is it $100? Everything's $100, right? No, it's 40 plus tax and shipping. I said, what do you have to do? Take 3 pills a day, 1 morning, noon, and night? He said 1 pill a day for 30 days, Gary. So pretty exciting. Oregon, look at this. When Nerve2 finds a problem, it goes to the source and turns on the fire hose responsible for cell repair, detoxification, lipid metabolism. I mean, this is exciting stuff. And it's not just me or Shawn Poe or Michelle or Dr. Mark Gordon saying it. It is documented and researched. You don't have, it's not a hypothesis. It's real. It's evidence. So the benefits of Protandim, we talked about reducing oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, regulates your body's survival genes. And this is what we call biohacking the aging code. So if that's not exciting enough, we have now, if you guys, seriously, all you got to do is go to PubMed or go to the internet and type in mitochondrial dysfunction, and you'll know why you don't want it. I remember, listen, I partied my way through school, but I remember one thing: the mitochondria was the powerhouse of the cell, and it was responsible for converting food into energy, ATP. You need that stuff. And mitochondrial dysfunction is at the root of so many diseases. And again, we can't say that Protandim Nerve1 is responsible for anything, but just go look it up. So mitochondrial dysfunction is retarded. It's slowed down with our Nerve1 product, which is right here. Increases cellular energy, improves performance, enhances cellular health, boosts mitochondrial production. It actually makes more of them. Who wouldn't want more energy in your cells? If that's not exciting enough, I mean, my goodness, you know, we went to, I remember Stu and I started, and we started with just that little blue bottle, and that was exciting, and that's where we're going in Mexico. And we also have skincare there. But nowadays, we have the entire weight management system, and you know, it's not weight loss, it's managing your body's ability to deal with food. And that's the probiotic. That thing I absolutely love. It helps your body know what to do with all the crazy food that we feed it, that we shouldn't be feeding it, that we did on Thursday, right? Our body needs to know what to do with that Thanksgiving dinner, and the probio helps us do that. Not only that, we've got the cleanse, we've got the fat burner, and we've got the shake. It's a whole system, it's affordable, it's delicious, and it works. And just look at that guy. I could not believe that. I'm like, where did you guys get that pictures? They're amazing. The cool thing about LifeVantage, we have Dr. Natalie Chevreau, Dr. Fifi, and that woman, she will not allow any pictures that are not perfect, that are not legit. You know, everything you see out there is not always legit, and ours are. I love our Axio product. You guys, we've got a line on oxidative stress reduction. We've got a line on mitochondria health, which is huge, energy. We have a line on energy in the body. This is the guilt-free energy, and everybody is drinking rock stars. And I've never put one of those things near my body, let alone take a sip of them. So when I saw this, I said, this is ridiculous. LifeVantage is going energy, like awful gross energy drinks, but they're not gross. They are amazing. It's all ingredients that is so good for brain function. I'm telling you, there are times during the day where I just sit there and I go, you know what? That's what I need right now, is just energy for my brain. And Axio is incredible. It's got Monterey pine bark and L-theanine. Just get a hold of the ingredients and you will see why you're so excited to drink healthy energy. Look at this list. These are spelling words. And this child, I believe, was on Protandim and Axio for 2 weeks. And just look, I think this is my screen that I'm screwing around with. Anyway, you can see the difference in this child's ability to make a list, to make a spelling list. Incredible. I'm a fan of True Science. I adore this entire system. I cannot believe how well priced it is. 4 little pieces that are now easy to understand when to use what. We've got a cleanser. I keep it in my shower. We've got the perfecting lotion that literally gives you the proper pH on your entire body, shoulders, décolletage, skin, everywhere. Some people even wash their hair in the perfecting lotion and in the facial cleanser. The eye serum takes care of dark circles and bags. And then the number 4 is our moisturizer. You guys, this is the outside in, inside out approach to slowing cell damage. We've got the Protandim Nerf 1 and 2 that take care of the blood, the bones, the organs. We've got the True Science that's the outside in approach. This is my insurance. I'm telling you guys right now, I pay $700 in insurance, medical insurance to whatever that stupid company is. It makes me insane. I have to write that check for $696 for Ian, Cameron, and me. I would so much rather, I think it's illegal for me not to have insurance right now, and it makes me angry because I would so much rather see people, and that's not good insurance, by the way, a massively high deductible, you know, they don't pay for anything, and I write that check every single month. I believe our products are the best insurance on planet Earth. And just look what this stuff does on the face after such a short time. Let me see how much this is by moving that. Day 61, real deal. But here's my most favorite thing. Oh my gosh, where's my purse? I planned to have, oh, hold on. I gotta do this. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I yanked my computer right out of the wall. Look at this, watch this. Omega, fight it. I'm not kidding. I have Nordic Naturals, not to throw them under the bus, but oh my gosh, I got it near my mouth and I had the gag reflex. There's no way I was gonna eat that Omega. You guys, we know the boat that this stuff comes off of. It is so fresh. They take the fish right there and they create this product. Our omega-3, our omegas are just off the chart phenomenal. My new favorite, I take 6 a day. I think we're only 6 to 12 a day, according to Dr. Gordon. He says take a lot. And I can tell I need it because my skin is so soft. My skin glows. It is absolutely so different. So anyway, we got Protandim, oxidative stress reduction for animals. I bought a couple bottles the other day. I see a guy at the beach all the time. He's got this cute little dog named Lucy. And I have Protandim every day and I haven't run into him, but that's how passionate I am. He hasn't bought it for his dog. So I've bought it for his dog, and I'm going to chase him down and tell him, you don't give this to your dog, you're a bad person. I'm not kidding. That's how passionate I am. So you guys, is everybody going to do this? No. I mean, I was talking to someone today about getting into a circle of people who get how important this is. And I remember when I met with Michelle and Shawn's Poe people in the beginning, the Poes, I was in Sioux Falls and we went through a number of people and I said, can you just tell me where are the people like you guys? And what happens is you get one person who kind of gets it and they bring you to a few more people who kind of get it, and then a few more and a few more. And you can literally go through, 10, 20, 30 people before you find someone who gets health and who really, really wants to share it. You know, it's just like reading a great book. I'm reading Scraping the Inside of Your Skull, and I'm telling you, it is a great book. And I tell people, and sometimes I even buy copies of books for people. So I would say that in this arena, health and in reading and in personal development, I'm an innovator. I'm an early innovator. Then there are the early adopters that are 13.5%, then early majority, late majority, and the laggards on the other end. I didn't get an iPhone till the 4, I think, or the 5, something like that. I'm a laggard in that part. But we right here, we haven't even scratched the scratch. We're not even at the early majority yet. You guys are early to the game, and yet we are a $200 million startup. In real estate, it's location, location, location. And in network marketing, it's timing, timing, timing. But honestly, you can be too soon. I've been in this industry since 1993. Stu Brody's been in even longer than me in this profession. It is so important. 999 out of 1,000 fail. And yes, it's very fun to be early to the game, but you can have a lot of disappointment as they are not well funded or too much excitement and there is not enough infrastructure in place and no money to create a big infrastructure. There are a lot of things that can go wrong. So we're having success here. This is a distributor compensation summary. You know, in spite of the fact that my eyes have gotten better and I'm 54, 55, almost 56 years old in January, I don't wear the little cheater glasses that I did when I started taking these products. No kidding. I used to wear those little glasses to be able to read things. Today, I don't. I don't know what happened. My eyes got better. It's crazy. And not everybody, I would tell people, these products are like a heat-seeking missile. They figure out what's ailing you and somehow, some way, they reduce the oxidative stress in your body so that your body can be the miracle that it is and it can go heal itself. That's how I think my eyes improved. But I know that at Pro4, the average income's around $1,000 a month. And I'll never forget when Tina Aaron told us how that $1,000 changed her bank account, changed the insurance policy that they had for their family, knowing they had all of this money in the bank because she never spent her Pro4 check. Pro5, $2,500 a month. Oh my gosh, my sister Jenny literally quit her full-time job and stayed home to raise her 2 kids when she hit Pro5 at $2,500 a month. Look at 6, that's $5,800 a month. Look at 7, that's a full-time income, even here in Southern California, over $100,000 a year. Elite Pro 8, $22,000 a month, 9, 42, 10, 100,000. I mean, you guys, these are real incomes and these are real people. And so if you are on here as a guest or a new distributor, please get with the person who invited you here and let them know what income interests you. I mean, would it be helpful for you and your family to earn an extra $1,000 a month? Or would it be an extra $2,500 for you to be able to stop working and stay home with your children, if that's what you desire? So listen, we tell people you can use our products. I mean, goodness knows I'm excited about them. And I have a massive business, 80% just customers, and I'm so grateful for that. I know what that means in this profession, to have a bunch of people that just want to look and feel better. They don't give a rat about making money. They're not worried about what's on sale. They don't care. They just want to look and feel better. So if you are somebody that wants to use the products, we're delighted. We will show you how to get them. If you get them on auto ship or get them on auto delivery, what's it called? Subscription, you're going to receive a discount, which is always good. Or you can be a part-time, full-time, or big-time business builder with LifeVantage. If you just want to be on physique and you want to be able to manage your weight and you want to be able to eat those omega-3 fatty acids like I just did, and you want to be able to take Protandim True Science and drink, have your energy drink all the time, you may need to get a silver pack and start sharing this with family members. Start sharing it with people you went to college with. You know, few people. Get yourself some customers. Get those products paid for. We pay weekly. Every time you open your mouth and somebody orders, it's amazing. You have your own website. Now, if you say, are you kidding me? I want to share these. I'd really like to get to, you know, I'd like to be a Pro 4. I'd like to make $1,000 a month. Maybe you're going to do the gold pack. You know, maybe you're going to get yourself started with some products. And if you say, are you kidding me? I really want to break the bank. I want to be a big time business builder. You're going to start with the Platinum Pack, $12.50. You're going to get a smattering of all the products. You're going to use the products. You're going to smear them on people. You're going to rip open packets for people and mix up energy drinks. You're going to make shakes for people, and you are going to let them experience the products. And that in turn is going to help you to build a business. I'm so excited about our company has now given us these stacks. And they give us free shipping and discounted product discounts on our products when we purchase the stacks. So the cool thing is it's free shipping. You've got activated essentials with our 3 Nerf 1, Nerf 2 ProBio. Very good, but why on earth wouldn't you want to protect your skin? The outside in, inside out approach, which would include the True Science line. I can't imagine in my lifetime ever stopping the omegas. I love the Vitality Stack. And then, of course, the Beauty Stack has it all. You've got your omega-3s for your skin and hair, your brain, only that, right? And then you've got, I love the stacks. So we've got stacks and we've got packs. Just depends on what you want to do with LifeVantage. It's not about us. It's all about you. The Platinum Pack, look at all the stuff that is in there. Again, you get the smattering of all the products and you can get started building your business today. Just get back with the person who invited you here and tell them what is it that you want to do with the information we're sharing. So you guys, I'm just going to be very, very brief. When you sign up and then you help other people learn about our products, you're going to receive commissions for that. The Smart Start bonus is the out of the chute bonus. You're going to receive $400 every time you sign up Platinum Pack, and you will receive commissions for each of our other packs. When you start people on our products, you'll receive 40% commission that week. So if you do it on a Tuesday, you'll get a check the following Tuesday. It's incredible. And that is the way you can really start building your business. It's kind of like you eat what you kill for the week. We have a royalty bonus that gets paid as people get on auto ship. You've only done the work once, but they reorder the subscription the following month and you get paid again. Like I said, I've been in this company for 7.5 years now. I can hardly believe it. And probably have about 150,000-60,000 people in my organization, of which most 130,000-40,000 are just customers. I love that. They love getting the products. And if you guys will do a good job in teaching people why they want to be on these products and what they can expect, how it can benefit them long-term by showing them some of the studies. I mean, just show the chemo preventative effects from Louisiana State. Just show them the attenuation, making smaller of cardiovascular disease, the longer lifespan in male mice. I mean, it's not up to you to do any selling. It's up to you to share information by going to PubMed. So when you do that very effectively, you will be paid royalty bonuses. As you bring other people in and they get packs, you know, small, medium, large, part-time, full-time, big time, you also will receive commissions. I love the generational match, and I love to do this live in a room. When you look at a room full of people and you ask 5 people to stand up and you say, you know, I personally sponsored this one, I received 10% of their unilevel check, 5, 5, 5, 5. And then you ask the next row to stand up and you receive 10% of that same first person, but then 5, 5, 5, 5 right behind them. And then another row to stand up, 10% of the first person, and then another personal day, 5, 5, 5, 5. This generational matching bonus can become enormous, but it takes time. It takes time for you to find the right people who understand the model. Not everybody's going to do this. Not everybody's comfortable doing this. And that's okay, because most people are comfortable with the idea of looking and feeling better. So you are sharing a message and you're looking for people who also want to share that message. And I got to tell you, wherever you go, ask questions like, hey, who do you know that is always having the Super Bowl party? Who is the person that sells the most Girl Scout cookies? Who's the mom that's outside of Albertsons selling Girl Scout cookies? You know, ask those questions and you will be led to the leaders in your area. So let's see, where are we now? Oh, this is the most exciting, you guys. Our company, they do revenue share, not profit sharing. It's called revenue sharing. So they take 4% of global sales. This is for someone out there who's a big thinker, somebody that really wants to be a part of the earning potential of the company. They take 4% of global sales and they pay it out to the leadership of the company, the 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Anybody that's created $100,000 in volume in their organization is eligible to receive the Pro 7 pool. They receive that. If you become an 8 like Shawn and Michelle twice, you're going to receive the 8 bonus. When you become a 9 at $500,000 in volume, you're going to receive that bonus as well. And when you become a 10, you are going to share with a very, very few people in the companies, somewhere between 6 and 8. And they take 1% of global revenue and pay it out to the 10s. You guys, this is wide open. I'm telling you, it is absolutely wide open. It's yours for the taking. You wanted to be first. You wanted to be an early adopter. You are, because you're on this webinar. So I just want to say that I love this team. You guys are so enthusiastic. You're warm and fuzzy. I'm so excited for Shawn and Michelle. They are moving, and they're looking for other people that want to move and shake with them. You've got some incredible leaders. Marisa Harrelson just hitting 7, and Sveta, that beautiful Sveta Silverman up in Canada as on the medical advisory board for our company. I guess she just retired off of that, but what an incredible group you guys are. If you're on this for the first time, I urge you to get back to the people who invited you and tell them, where does this fit for you? How do you see yourself getting involved in LifeVantage? That really is the question. Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a customer? Do you see yourself as earning a part-time income of, you know, $500, $1,000 a month? Do you see yourself earning a full-time $100,000 in income? Or do you see yourself as a mover and a shaker and an early adopter that would like to give a ton back and make the world a better place? I love our company. We make people better. And in doing so, we make the world a better place. And we have fun, we make money, and we make a difference. So if that suits you, if you want to have fun, make money, and make a difference, please get back to the person who invited you to this webinar and tell them, heck yeah, I'm in. I want to do this with you. So back to you, Shawn. Thank you for inviting me. I love you guys. I love this team. I love LifeVantage, and I'm so delighted to have been invited tonight. Mwah! Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for our company and our products. And you guys.
All right. Thank you, Carrie. I was on mute there for a second, but thank you for taking time away from your family to be on with us tonight and share your excitement. I've got some amazing texts here. People telling me, oh, she's so awesome. Way to go. I love her. She's doing great. This is amazing. I want to sign up again.
Woo, me too.
People are excited, and that's what we love about doing this business is, yeah, we're sharing information with other people, but we truly too care about making an impact. and leaving the world a better place. And that's really what we're trying to do here. So definitely get back with the person that introduced this to you. Let them know where you stand. We're heading out of 2017. I cannot believe we're at the tail end of the year. And I'm telling you what, if you think that there's an opportunity now, what are people looking for in January? They're looking for better health and better finances. And the people that are going to take advantage of that on the business model side of this are people that get in now and start getting the information in front of people. So we're going to continue to do a lot of webinars like this. Again, thank you so much, Carrie, for your time and your expertise. We love you, and have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.